I believe that we both we do mistake culture and religion.
Religion, yes.
We mistake culture and religion, and through religion, we are.
No, we are not taking it from the negative point of view. The question is how relevant. So, because if you talk about the relevance of it, then we must then know why we have to impact that to our children because we are in the diaspora.
Okay.
All right. So don't take it from the negative point of view.
Chief, let me come in.
Yes.
Okay.
Because people are listening. Thousands of people are listening to us right now. They want to know the relevance of our culture.
Our culture is very important.
Very rich.
There's no society without a culture.
Exactly.
No.
A society without a culture does not exist. So every society has their own uniqueness.
Yes.
And that is the way. I will not say that the Igbo culture will be the best in the whole world, but it is very, very important that we identify with who we are.
Exactly.
One thing I always tell people that why do we go home when we sojourn outside the country? It's because of the people you left back home.
Exactly.
Because of your culture.
Yes.
It's because of things you do, you have been born into.
Yes.
That makes you to come home.
Yes.
And Igbo culture, as I see it,
So
we have
very rich.
different cultures among the Igbo people, and it's very, very rich.
Very rich.
Yeah, like one interesting thing that always interests most people when an Igbo man is celebrating an event is the kola nut.
The kola nut. We're going to talk about that, Chief.
The presentation of kola nut,
Exactly.
the breaking of the kola nut,
Yes.
and the chewing of the kola nut.
Exactly.
Kola nut is one thing that is just very small. It is produced in the Yoruba, the West, Yorubas. Is eating more in the north, but we celebrate it in Igbo language.
Yes.
In Igbos. So the things of importance, and if I'm talking, I'm bringing my mind down to the Netherlands, not very vast.
Yes.
Because the people I want to encourage here are the Igbos
Who are
living
here. Exactly.
We have a lot of people. We are more than 500 people.
Yeah.
Just within the Amsterdam self, it's more than 500. So when you calculate the whole Igbos outside, then you may get 1,000 plus or 2,000.
No, we heard even from we heard that we all 20 or something thousand from the embassy when the president came.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's
living in the Netherlands.
Nigerians.
Yes.
Okay. So that is it. That what happened is that most of us do not come around and identify ourselves. So the purpose why I joined this meeting today, this meeting today, is that I want to encourage any Igbo man who is living in the Netherlands.
And Igbo woman too.
The Igbo man, Igbo. When I say Igbo man, I mean. Whenever I say Igbo man, because in Igbo land, you know that we always talk about man. The woman is among. Women, children are carried along by the man. So that is why when I say
we have gender inequality to
but it's not really that. We are trying to be flexible in that.
Tell us about our culture.
So what we are saying is that let all the people living around come together. When we come together in the Igbo Union, we shall be interacting. Everybody will be bringing in his own uniqueness from his own village or community.
Exactly.
Then all of us can be interacting. We can be discussing. We from there, what you do not know, you will know it.
Yes.
And everybody, there will be a lot of reactions. So your question about the significance of Igbo culture, the relevance,
yes, exactly.
that is the same thing as significance, is that Igbo is very, very important, especially Igbo language, to ourselves, to our people, and we should not allow it to die.
Yeah, you know, when I talk about the relevance of our culture to the modern day generation, I'm talking about something like this kola nut now, because our children born here who are in diaspora don't know the significance of the kola nut. They don't know the meaning of the imanko before, you know. They don't even know any of this. These are the things I'm talking about.
I would like to comment on
this.
The relevance of the culture,
yes.
culture. especially we the diasporans,
Yes,
is very, very important.
it is.
Because most of us have lost the way. Number one, we have
course.
to ask, what is culture?
Mm-hmm.
It's a way of life of certain people
Exactly.
or a society.
Yes.
We are in Netherlands now. I know wherever you are listening from Mina, that place they have a culture.
Yes.
But you have to adopt their culture and you have your own.
Yes.
It's one of the basic education you will have from growing up. It's just like the things that you learn from your parents. It will guide you.
It's true.
So the relevance of Igbo culture in Netherlands it is just as our apostle here, Apostle Helen said, most of our children here, those that were born here, they don't know about Kola Nut as our chief said,
Yes.
and they don't know about our traditional marriage.
Yes.
And you know, we the Igbos,
Iwaji.
our culture make it very, very important that from marriage, from that our traditional marriage,
Yes.
our parents, that is one of the foundation of the marriage.
It's-
That's why in Igbo culture it's very, very hard for
divorce.
marriage to separate.
Yes.
Because the foundation
It's
is the
solid.
parents and the people that behind it, the
Yes.
culture.
Very solid.
Then, but here, in
Two
overseas, you can meet yourself, you don't know the history between the other person. Tomorrow you go to government or
Two of you alone,
in your office,
with
just
no witness.
married. Tomorrow, the same thing could happen to separate.
Yes.
Because in Igbo language, we have a proverb that says that abanu abujieji itupulana butie.
It's true.
Because whatever you do fast, we end fast. So it's very, very important that we teach our children our culture, so that tomorrow they will know where they are from and the importance of it. Is a foundation of
Yes.
every society.
It is.
It is.
Thank you, President.
Thank you.
Your Royal Majesty. So, what are you saying in addition to what the President have said?
Thank you. We're talking about only Kola Nut.
Not only Kola Nut.
Let me just emphasize on one thing about Iwaji and
Yes.
New York
EDG Festival.
Last 2010, we had Igbo Day, and this included in our program on this Igbo Day, comprised of Iwaji, Iwaji, Iriji,
Yes.
Iwaji.
Yes.
Iwaji and Iriji are different thing. But let me just explain to you a little bit, Apostle. Iwaji means before the community, before an Igbo man. G is called Yam.
Yeah.
Yam festival. Before a community eat yam, their king has to celebrate it first in his place. After that, then they have to arrange to do it in a public place.
Yes.
So we celebrate it like Kola Nut also. So, but before the occasion, there must be prayer. That prayer has to be Iwaji. After Iwaji, then comes Iwaji.
Yeah.
After Iwaji comes other traditional things like dancing, masquerade, and other things coming and yeah. So I'm just trying to explain to this morning that many people, as Oyabu said, I want to bring it back. Many people are thinking different from this tradition. There's a different thing between tradition and religion, because most people think that the people who are doing all this are pagans. No, I said they're not pagans, but they are trying to put their introduce their culture to the society. Paganism is nothing to do with
No, we
tradition.
don't even want to
Thank
go
you.
to that side, Igwe Chris. That's not what we are talking about, because we must be able to take positive criticisms. Because if you have something better and somebody wants to criticize it, you must be able to stand to take that positive criticism and use your own knowledge of what you have to counteract it. But that's not why we are here. The reason why we are here today is to bring a focus to the Igbo distance, because it's like we have not realized the power of the media, and we are in an era. The era we are in today is the information era. We are in the era of information where people want to know information on what you are doing. Where people want to know several organizations that is existing. How different is this one from this other one? But the media is one of the fastest means to, to propagate whatever you have. You like the Igbo Union, I expect them to even use Radio Voice of Nigeria more often, so that we are reaching 25 to 30,000 people. We are an award-winning radio. We have all our ambassadors who have visited here. The municipality, they know all that we are doing. This is the radio they are using. So why can't we use what we have to get the people? Because if you begin to make yourself very relevant, if you make yourself very relevant, other people will have the opportunity of joining. But if you don't make yourself relevant, nobody will know what you are doing. Nobody. So I believe that this wouldn't be the end of the Igbo rulers coming here to come and talk. As much as you may have some divisions and some problems, those things can be sorted out.
Yes.
So when we come on the air, we don't want to talk about the negative aspects. We want to focus on the positive and move on.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. So the next, yes, Chief Kirian, you want to say something, sir?
What I'm just saying is that we have come to stay, and since we come to you today, this is the beginning, and we shall use this medium to reach everybody. Our focus mainly, as I earlier said, is how do we promote our culture in the Netherlands.
Yes.
And that is what we have been doing.
Okay,
like what His Royal Highness is saying, that in 2011 we celebrated Igbo Day.
Yes.
2012 we celebrated Igbo Day.
Yes.
2013 we did what we call a barbecue and end of year party. Why we are doing these things is not that we have a lot of money, but we are trying to sell our culture to the people who do not understand who we are.
Yes.
We want people to come. So even this year, maybe we are already planning for it. Maybe at the appropriate time, we shall give out the days and time.
Yes.
And we shall expect everybody to come and join us.
Yes.
And by attending such events, you will learn a lot.
Yes.
It's not, I don't believe in attending parties for attending sake, for drinking and eating.
No.
But what do you go home with?
Yes.
So when you attend such a big celebration, you must learn something. You go home with something tangible. Like what His Royal Highness said about AYG, breaking of kola nuts and so on and so forth. You will learn them there. You will see, because we always bring people, the kings from Nigeria to join the king from here, and the chiefs and so on. And those people they will tell us what we do not know.
Yes, exactly.
And for those of us who have stayed, some people have stayed here for so long that they have even forgotten something. One day somebody was telling me that they don't do New Year festival in his community. Because he has been here for 20-something years. So how can he know? How can he know whether they do New Year festival in his village or not? Because he has overstayed. So what happened is that, and those people who have overstayed like that, when you are even telling them, they will tell you, Igbo culture, forget about, but it's very, very important that you get back to your roots.
It's very important.
Nobody who do not trace back to his roots.
It's very important.
So the Igbo culture is very, very good, and with the Igbo Union have come to stay in the Netherlands, and we have come to teach people what the Igbo culture is back home. So I want us to focus on the Igbo Union, what we are doing, and why we need people to come and join us and see what we are doing. By attending meeting, we hold meeting every first Sunday of every month. Like next Sunday is our meeting, and we urge anybody who is not a registered member to come and register with us.
Where is the venue of your meeting?
The venue of our meeting is in Egoli, number 9. The postcode is 1103.
1103.
CA. C for Charles, A for Andrew.
Yes.
So
What time?
time is 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yeah, we put in 6 p.m. that after every other thing you can be able to come there. We just hold the meeting for 2 hours. So it's okay for anybody who come by 6. By 8 o'clock we are done. So that we only interact, and then by so doing you can learn a lot from us, and we can learn from you.
Exactly.
It's not one way.
No,
it's
no,
two
no.
ways.
So who are eligible to become members?
Every Igbo sons and daughters, whether from the core Igbo land, that when I say core Igbo land is the 5 states in the southeast, but including River State and the Delta State. All those people that speak Igbo, as long as you speak Igbo in your community,
yes,
you can come and register with us. So there's no prohibition on anybody.
Awesome.
We need everybody to come, and we sit down and discuss what affects the Igbo people.
Well, if you are listening to this broadcast, we are urgently inviting you. If you are a bona fide child of the Igbo land, we are inviting you to come and join the Igbo Union. We meet every first Sunday of the month at Egoli number 9. The postcode is 1103 CA, and the meeting starts from 6 p.m. Are there some dues that they are supposed to be paying, or we discuss that off
when
track?
they come into the
Off track. That is okay. Now,
that's
before we go to the next lesson, we are going to take a very short break.
Okay.